Behold, it's a Virgo. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Will's Wisdom and More. My name is Will, and this is the channel that I created for everyone that desires a positive and wonderful insight into their week, their day, their month, through oracle and tarot readings. And I'm back with the monthly zodiac sign reading for June 2015 for the sign of Virgo. Hey yo, go Virgo, go Virgo, go, go. I actually really like Virgos. They're awesome, and they're a sign like myself. And as always, I'm using the Anna K Tarot deck, sponsored by the beautiful Miss London Jador. Please go check out her channel, guys. She's fabulous. And I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle deck, sponsored by Doreen Virtue and Radalite Valentine. So, and the spread I'm using is the 7 horseshoe spread, where basically each position gives you an insight for the month of June, okay? So, without further ado, Virgo, let's do it, shall we? So, Virgo, the first card you have for the month of June is the 9 of Pentacles. So, quite frankly, the 9 of Pentacles is a very virtuous and happy card. Again, Pentacles have to do with your sign of Earth, and they represent stability and practical things like materialistic things like money, job, home, stuff like that. And so this woman is dressed in purple here, and she's sitting lavishly by this pond. There's some pentacles in the water itself, some around the well, but she's got this big one in her lap here. And so what I get a sense of is that you, in the recent past, because the first card represents the past, felt like super lavish and super happy and abundant of some sort. You felt like you were part of my expression, the shit. You felt like you were awesome and you were on top of everything and things were good, okay? Now, the second card that you have, the second card represents basically your present position, okay? So to go with that, we have the 2 of Pentacles, another Pentacle card, okay? So this is where you are right now. Now, the 2 of Pentacles, again, Pentacles are signs, materialistic things, money, job, security, represents the needing to balance or having to either an imbalance or balancing things. And so this person right here, this young man, he's juggling these 2 Pentacles in front of this crowd here. And so what I get a sense is that right now you're in a position where you're trying to juggle your life, or you're trying to juggle something or some things even, and people are kind of watching you around you, whether it's a coworker or a head boss at work, or maybe parents, or I'm not sure, maybe your own children, I'm not sure, but somebody's watching you and seeing how you juggle all these things that you have going on for you right now in the current moment for June, okay? Now the third card represents the future outcome, basically, or future events to come. So with that said, you have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups basically represents, well, okay, so the 2 of Cups is kind of like the lesser sister card of the major arcana. The Lovers is what it's related to, and that would be more of a loving exchange between 2 individuals in a relationship. This is more of a business partnership. So I get a sense that with this, you are going to be able to juggle some kind of opportunity that comes your way, and that it'll be prosperous where you and this new opportunity or new person, maybe you just got married perhaps, or you met a new friend, or I don't know, there's some kind of equal exchange between these two, because the cups represent emotions, water signs, and so the curtain represents the secrets beyond that both of them may hide given their situations, but they're happy. They're both exchanging and looking intently into each other. So there is some kind of equal and happy and prosperous exchange that's going to happen for you coming June 2 as well. And then the fourth card is the action you should take based on the present position, or based on what's going on, okay? And so for the fourth card, you have oh wow, the Ace of Swords. Sweet. Excuse me. So, Virgo, any ace in any of the tarot decks that you may encounter that you've heard of, all aces represent the same thing. They are a new beginning of some sort. Now, swords represent mental thinking. And so what I get a sense is this is saying you are taking a step into clearing your mind and trying to become into a new positive beginning for yourself as far as your mental thinking goes. Because you see this woman here, she's at this cliff, right? There's the water below her, sun above her. She's kind of got her hand out with the sword pointed forward. She's stopping the negativity and all this stuff that from the past or whatever that has made her, feel uneasy about things. And she's cutting it away, if you will, and starting a new beginning where she's cleared her mind. She can go forward, okay, with trust and integrity, basically. Now, the fifth card represents basically it's like the environmental factors. It's the people and places and things around you that influence your environment and what you got going on around you. So for your fifth card, wow, Virgo, okay. So we have the eighth card in the Major Arcana, which has been one of my favorite cards this year. Now, side note, 2015 adds up to the number 8. The number 8 is what our theme is for this year, and 8 represents personal power. It is also the infinity symbol, horizontal. So, but with this is what I think this is saying is that you or people around you are helping you tackle your personal problems and tap into your own personal strength to be prosperous. Now, here this woman has the line. The line here is like the issues or problems we may come across, and then that's you, obviously the maiden, by the way, which is funny because that's what Virgo is. And so this is saying that you are able to summon that strength within you, or people are able to remind you or give you or support you with that strength to handle the things that you need to handle and to go forward with the things that you need to go forward with. And remember your personal power. That's really good, actually. Now, for card number 6 basically is, I always call it your fears or your anxieties, but it's the challenges you may face for this month of June, okay? So for card number 6, all right, we have the Knight of Rods in reverse. So for the Knight of Rods, and by the way, I forgot to tell you guys real quickly, for reverse cards, I only flip them over if I feel compelled to, and this one I did, but usually I read them right side up. So now if the Knight of Rods were right side up, speaking of that, this rods represent passion, creativity, and they're associated with fire signs. So this man, his young adult here, is charging forward here with conviction, and he's going forward with these things that he wants with aggression, okay? Since it's in reverse, I think this is saying that basically you're afraid of losing some kind of creative drive or some kind of creative beginning or block. You might encounter some kind of creative block as well. And not be able to charge as forward as you want to, or go as forward, full steam ahead, if you will, with things as you planned on doing so, okay? And then the 7th card for the horseshoe spread is basically the overall message, overall theme as far as the tarot cards go. All right, so what you have is the 5 of Pentacles upright. Okay, so Pentacles, again, represent earth signs, which is one of your signs, by the way, or your association with it. Now, the 5 of Pentacles, they say traditionally it means like, oh my God, you might lose a job or something, or money woes, but I get a sense for this one is you're kind of afraid of more of a practical loss of some sort for your own sanity or your own things that you have going on, because it seems like, Virgos are hard workers. So I feel like you're afraid that you're not working hard enough and that you're going to end up being in the cold about something or being in the dark about something. That's what I get a sense of with this card, because you had a lot of prosperous cards here. As a matter of fact, I don't usually do this, but I'm actually going to draw one more card and replace it. Okay, so here we go. That actually makes sense now that I did that, and I apologize, guys, for that. I don't usually do that either, but we have the Fool in reverse. So this is the first card of the Major Arcana. If the Fool were upright, it would represent a new journey and him not knowing what direction he's going to go in or where he's going to go. But he has all the tools he needs in the bag here, right? And the scarf represents, in this case, for this illustration of it, that spirit or your spirit guides, guardian angels, guiding, watching over you, and helping you make the right decisions. Since it's in reverse, this is saying that it's not that you're not on the right path, or you're not in a new beginning. You're afraid to take that leap to make the new beginning because of maybe something that happened that caused you to have a roadblock here of your creativity, okay, Virgo? But don't worry, you can totally turn this around and go forward. I know you can, because you already have a new mental thinking, and you have personal strength, and you're learning how to balance things, and there's an equal exchange of friendships or partnerships going on. So all the cards told me that you're going to be prosperous, and you'll be able to turn these two things around, okay? Now, jumping into June for your oracle messages, part of the reading, the first card you had was perfect timing. And that was by the Two of Pentacles. So again, I wanted to say rainbows are a symbol of hope here, and we have a lot of pink here. And this angel has like a big old clock in front of her. It looks like a golden kind of clock trophy thing. And so what I sense is from this card is there's going to be perfect timing this month for the things that might help you, or people or places that might come along and help you find what it is you're trying to balance or look for or be creative with. Okay? Like things are going to align for you in the perfect right time that they need to be and are meant to be. Okay? That's what I get for the first card. For the second card, I get reconsider. Now, this makes sense for the downward part of the reading now. So we have an angel here, and I think it's a male one, with these blue wings here. They kind of remind me of the ocean. Okay, but anyways, he's got his sword pointed downward. So what I think it's saying is that if you ever, I get a sense with this card, this is like a self-doubt card. Like you're having self-doubts about yourself, or you're having self-doubts about some kind of issue or situation. But if you look at the reading right here, it's right next to the Ace of Swords. That's what I feel like it really goes to. So you need to reconsider and not let yourself get drawn into that negative thinking or negative paths where you're not, oh, why can't I be more creative? And why am I not doing something different and blah, blah, blah. You know, you need to really remember that you are on a mental beginning. Switch it. Have his sword go upright just like in the Ace of Swords card. So you don't have to reconsider anything. You'll be reassured and know and trust in yourself and know that you're on the right path and doing the right things, okay, for June. And then the last message we have is look for a sign. So that's actually quite interesting. So Virgo, if you look at this card here, we have this man, and basically he always reminds me of Zeus. But he's got this lightning bolt here, and he's holding a torch here, and the stars around him kind of remind me of the universe. So this is me telling you that your spirit guides, or guardian angels are going to send you a sign of some sort to let you know of what next move to make. It'll be perfect timing, and you won't have to reconsider anything because you'll know the signs will show you of what actions to take and what things to do. That's what I get a sense for that, okay, for you for June, all right? Now we're going to go ahead and follow me over here. And so what I did, Virgo, was I went ahead and took, I picked 2 tarot cards and 1 angel oracle card for your overall theme for June. Meaning the things that you need to focus on or remember, key points for your whole month, okay? And the 2 cards you got were 8 of Swords in reverse and the Empress. Okay, so this is actually really good. Okay, and we'll get to the oracle part in just a second. So if the 8 of Swords represent, like I said earlier, the mental thinking, right? If it were upright, you see in this picture, this woman here, she's bound by this like wrapping here, and there's these swords around her, and it's kind of dark and dreary. And then on the outside of the mirror, she's beautiful and elegant here, and she's got the sword here in her hand, and you know, she's kind of looking at herself, being reflective. So upright, the 8 of Swords represents you feel trapped or bound by a situation. Mentally, you're tricking yourself, if you will. Thinking you're bound to something, thinking you have nowhere to go. Nowhere to run to, baby. Sorry. But you really aren't. Since this is in reverse, this is basically saying that you are quite aware of all your options and that you have escaped or will be escaping that mental prison that you felt stuck in, and that you'll be able to see your options for what they are and think clearly, like the Ace of Swords card you got earlier. And then you have the Empress, which is the 3rd card of the Major Arcana, and she represents Venus, which is your ruler, by the way. And she's sexuality and spirituality, and she's, you know, she represents the finer things in life. She's kind of like the motherly goddess or ultimate friend. Now, since you are the maiden for your zodiac sign symbol, this to me is reminding me of you becoming the ultimate super mama awesome Virgo, if you will. Basically, once you are aware that you're not bound or trapped by a situation, tap into your personal power and do all the steps I was talking about earlier, you will become this, which is the Empress, which is the queen of all things beautiful and sexual and practical as far as the earth goes, okay? And then the other theme you have, yay, you have big happy changes. So Virgo, you need to, for big happy changes, again, this is a big, beautiful, bright light. And so what I get a sense from this card for you, Virgo, is that basically there's bigger, brighter changes obviously on the way. There's bigger changes that are for you and your best benefit on the way, but you have to make sure that you remember that you're not bound by a situation anymore, or you won't be bound for your overall month, and that it's going to be perfect timing. That's what I keep trying to tell you. Perfect timing is key, but you have to look for the signs in order to be able to move forward and remember that you're not trapped. Tap into that personal power for June, Virgo. Don't let that mental block get you down for your creativity. Then you won't have anything to reconsider, and then you know that you can go forward and be on that new beginning that you're supposed to be on. Okay? So there it is, Virgo. That's what I get for you for the month of June. And I just want to say again, thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody. I'm not used to saying that word, by the way, guys. Subscribers, it's weird, but it's a good thing. When I film these videos, I try to be myself, and I love it. So anyways, guys, namaste. Blessed be you. Thank you so much. And I'll be back with you guys with another video soon. Bye.